Hi guys, this is Mondistico Desk, and today I'll be talking to you about you too can go for a short trip, long trip, or that desired destination with cash or without cash. How is this possible? Let's start from the student visa. With a student visa, if you are rich or you are in the middle class or the less middle class, you can go with a scholarship or without a scholarship. I will start with the rich people. If you have cash, you can tender all necessary documents required by the embassy and get the visa without any problem. Being prepared with the interviews and other necessary steps. But if you are in the middle class or the less middle class, you can as well have a scholarship, either a full scholarship or a partial scholarship. With a full scholarship, you can as well cover all expenses without the need of an extra bank statement of account. Or if partial scholarship for the Italian student visa, you would need your parents or yourself as the sponsor in order to support that sponsorship part. But if your parents are not working, or you as well, you are not working, but you are in the middle class, or you are in the less middle class, then you can as well visit your bank and talk to your bank. Your bank can as well assist you in a way. Tell them what you want, and they'll be able to assist you in a way to accomplish that purpose. But if it's for most countries, you can as well look for any sponsor. Anybody can sponsor you. Your uncle, your auntie, your friends, your relative, they can as well stand as your sponsor. Anybody can stand as your sponsor in order for you to be able to get that visa. The next one is the business visa. For the business visa, what can you do? The business visa is actually for those that have money, that would like to go and buy goods in one or two countries. You can as well go apply with all necessary documents, have well-detailed business plan, have well-detailed business shopping that will be taking place at that country before you go apply. So they will be able to know your plans. How much do you have? How much can you be able to pay for that trip? How long are you staying in that country? How much will you be able to pay? How much will you be able to spend? And how much do you have also? For sure, you are supposed to have more than the amount of money needed for that business, because you have to take note of the goods you have to buy, the sending of those goods, your accommodation there for the period of time, your feeding, and so many other things before you can go and apply for that visa. And as a business person, it has to be your own statement of account to avoid confusion. Because if you are a business person, it actually means that you have money, you have cash to go for that which you are going for. So you have to prove that you'll be able to sponsor yourself, you'll be able to pay for those goods and services, you'll be able to handle your expenses when you get to that country in order for you to secure such visa. Work visa. Work visa is actually a different route also. You can actually search and browse for sponsorship visa. If you are able to get an employer that is able to sponsor you, then that employer is able to send all necessary documents for you to go and get your visa without you stressing about statement of account and other necessary things. This is another important aspect for you. Family visa. Family visa is actually you having a family member outside Nigeria, outside Africa, outside Asia. Your family member is able to invite you with the family reunion, or what they call family reunification visa. If you have a family member, or you have your mother, or you have your father, or you have your spouse outside the country, then that spouse is able to go and file for you to be able to join him, for you to be able to join him or in that country. It depends on what is required from the immigration office of that country. Is it that immigration is requesting the marriage certificate, or they are requesting for a DNA test of that child or that parent that is coming? Either both ways. It's very important for you to read necessary information needed for you to join your spouse or bring your spouse or your child or your parents to the country. And that visa is actually a long stay visa, which can allow that family member to stay as long as the person wants. Different from the tourist visa. The tourist visa is a short stay visa which anyone can apply for. Either you are poor, either you are rich or poor or less privileged, you can as well apply for that visa. How can this take place? As someone that has money, as someone that is rich, you can as well tender your bank statement of account and all other necessary documents. I'll be doing a family reunion or family reunification visa video as soon as possible for you to understand what it takes or what is necessary for you to tender in order for you to get a family reunion or reunification visa. The tourist visa, even if you don't work and you want to go for a tourist visa, you have to package yourself. You have to be able to market yourself as much as possible in order for the visa officer to be convinced that you'll be coming back to the country. What if you don't have money? Then you can as well visit your bank and tell them what you would want from them. And then they will be giving you a statement of account that will be able to use for your visa request. Take note that you have to be confident and you have to be smart as well with details and with all information given to the visa officer in order for you to get that visa. Because anybody can get visa at any time and at anywhere, irrespective of your class or irrespective of what you have and what you don't have. Take note of visas in general. For visas, if you want to go to that desired country, you want to go to Canada, you want to go to Australia, and you've been trying for long, it has not been working for you, then you can as well try different or other countries. Other countries such as Czech Republic, Poland, Romania, Hungary, Croatia, Greece, Latvia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Lithuania, and so many other countries such as that. Don't go to countries that you get to, in which you get to, and you are not able to move yourself for years. Go to countries that you'll be able to get to. Go to countries that you'll be able to as well start either you want to start with a student visa. You can go for at least with a student visa. If those other countries are not working for a while, you can as well try these other countries. Go for a student visa. After the student visa, or before the end of that student visa, you can as well require for a tourist visa, which the process is as easy as any other thing outside Africa. You can as well come and start with a student visa. And then from there, when you have a residence permit living in that country as a student, you can as well request a tourist visa and go to that destination and go to Canada. You can go to the United Kingdom with that tourist visa. If you like, you can stay as much as you like. If you like, you can stay as short as you like. It all depends on you, for you to plan yourself on what you want to do, how you want to go about your life before you take the first step. Take note of language. Do you want to remain in those countries before going to Canada? You have to know that language is one important factor. Language, in the European Union, they have different languages. They have different languages in the European Union, in which you need to know that English is not much spoken in the European Union. Plan yourself. Planning is so important. How long am I spending there? Where am I going next? You can as well come to the country, go to Italy, go to Czech Republic, go to Poland, go to Romania. These countries are found in the European Union, in which you can as well visit with just your student permit. With your student residence permit, you can visit Italy, you can visit Poland, you can visit as many countries as you want. More than 27 countries are in the European Union. So you can as well visit these countries without any restriction, because most of these countries, they are already in the Schengen zone, which is the free area, free movement zone. So you don't have problems. Even you that you live in the European Union, you can go to Canada, you can go to America, you can go to the United Kingdom without being afraid, without only going to other Schengen states. You can as well go to those places if you have a good statement of account. You don't need to have millions, just as the visa officers in Africa, just as the visa officers handle files. You can as well calculate how many days are you spending in Canada. Calculate how many days you are spending in Canada. Get your work, if you are working already, you can get your work contract, your statement of account, and other necessary documents. Know the purpose in which you are going for. Have a plan. Know what you are going there to do. Have it written down and have it also inserted into your visa application. So the visa officer that is working on your file, we know that you are going for a purpose. Prepare yourself ahead for whatever questions that you'll be asked. So you'll be able to obtain that visa to leave the European Union and visit other countries. Publishing other student visas, work visas, family visas, tourist visas, and so on and so forth. Just ask any question if you have. You see my email address on the screen. Send me an email and ask any question if you have any question. And take note, you can do it. You can go to that desired country. Even if you don't go immediately, you can as well, you can go to that desired country even in the future. Take a step at a time. Take a step at a time. You too can get to that desired country without delay. Thank you for watching this video. Help me to click on the like button. You can share this video to as much as that might be in need of this video. And please follow my page. Follow my page. Thank you for watching this video. And see you at the next one.